Jumpa lagi di Layung Jenggala. Kali ini kita mau saksikan reaksi musisi profesional mancanegara terhadap keberanian dan kejujuran dari sang maestro Alip Ba Ta. Seperti apa gambarannya? Yuk kita saksikan videonya. Here we go.
I just want to stop it there. That shows courage. That says everything. Nobody likes to show mistakes. Everybody's afraid these days of making a mistake. Because as soon as you make a mistake, you're no good. But we all make mistakes. All of us. It's just part of us. No matter how much we practice something, occasionally mistakes happen. I love the fact that Alip Ba Ta has left that mistake in. It really shows the human side, the human condition, if you like. That's refreshing. Hats off, sir. Very honest.
Maybe in this one, since these chords are not terribly difficult, maybe I'll just give you a couple of his chords in case you're curious of what it's got. I'm not going to call them all.
Where, poker face, letting the music do all the talking, but at the same time, there's a humanity comes through whenever we get expression in the face. He's letting it happen. So it shows you that it's not forced. Because some people do force that in their playing. They try to perhaps make up for the lack of expression in their playing by pulling silly faces. But the really good players only have it when it's really hitting them, when they're really in the zone. Completely natural. Nothing about this is fake. I've always really loved this song. There's a very romantic chord progression in this, very classical in nature. It's got that sort of aching melancholy about it. Beautiful. Oh man. I do have to say, right? So there's lots of people that do covers of songs. It's one thing to get the arrangement of a whole, either an orchestra, if it's classical music, or a band, all the different instruments, and put it onto one instrument. That's not easy to do. It's another thing to play it. That's not easy to do. It's another thing to then play it live, right through. That's not easy to do. But what he's really doing here is, despite everything being on one instrument, I can still hear the separation. So I can hear the melody coming through. I can hear the accompaniment at different levels. And more importantly, I'm hearing the original song as he plays this. So he's managing to transport me to the original at the same time as hearing this. That's not easy to do. Hats off again, sir. Lovely major 7 chord. What's that we got? We really should get the guitar, shouldn't we? I look like a C major 7. Now, I don't have perfect pitch, but I do have relative pitch, and I've got eyes, and I play the guitar, so I can see that was a C major 7. Beautiful chord, C major 7, C, E, G, and a B. Hear those 2 notes on their own. If you put those 2 notes right beside each other at the same pitch, you'll hear that they sound like wrong notes. Doesn't sound nice, sure doesn't. But when you separate them by roughly an octave, 7 notes apart, we get a lovely sounding chord. So that's what I would call a happy dissonance. Lovely chord. Let's go on.
Bassline kind of moves up, he's managed to capture that as well. Slides, like, pause it for a second here, there's a slide in particular he did, right? What he's doing there is using the blues note, so a flat 5, and it just makes things sound a bit bluesier. He's sliding into it because it's a note that's very tense. So if you just touch on it a little bit and then come back from it, it can add this slight bluesy angst without derailing a song. And he's managing to work these things in to the acoustic guitar while still keeping the whole song progressing. Listen to that one more time. Really steady timing, but also what you call rubato, which is taking slight liberties with the timing, stretching things out a little bit.
The start of that chord.
is beautiful.
Bagaimana menurut Alipers? Komentarnya memberikan gambaran betapa sulitnya teknik gitar yang dipersembahkan Mas Alip Ba Ta dalam setiap videonya. Wah, pantes aja Mas Alip jadi perhatian dunia yang tidak pernah padam. Oke Alipers, sampai sini perjumpaan kita. Jangan lupa tekan tombol like, share, dan subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you.
Okay, so
Bye.
play that